Hello, I'm really glad that you've joined me today for the days 1 to 9. It's on the Imeldafit days 1 to 12 of Christmas fitness plan. Okay, so you've already done hopefully days 1 to 3 and days 1 to 6. So you know that it is hard and concentrated work, and today we'll be adding 3 more exercises to that. So basically you need the same sort of equipment, a mat, a band if you've got it, some weights, a water bottle as well, and enough space to move around in. Okay, so today's going to be a little bit different in that we've done 2 minutes of every exercises in the days 1 to 6. It was a pyramid in the days 1 to 3. So now days 1 to 9, we've got quite a lot to get through. So it's going to be a minute on each exercise, except where there's a right and a left to it, in which case we'll be doing 1 minute on the right, 1 minute on the left. Okay, so if you've got all those things ready, just grab yourself a little bit of space and we'll get ready to work. Okay, so give me just that little march through. Okay, my arms are going out in a little Y there, and as they come back down and in, I can feel that little squeeze on my lats. Okay, over the top, so I get that little point. Rib cage down and in. Feel that ankle open up. Now I'm going to make it a lift, both arms. So remember, we've done that lift with weights in it, single weights and double weights. So go with that lift. Okay, now I'm going to sweep it across the front. So I do a little turn here. Abs are pulled in, so I've just got a little turn on my hip. Keep that going for me. Cross. Yeah, I've got another 4. Now I'm going to go into leg curl, step leg curl. Push those elbows back. Now those knees come to the front and I turn. Good, and I get that pull back. Back into that leg curl, leg curl. Feel it in your hamstrings. That wide step out, so I go drop down, come in. Yeah, arms still working for you. Now I'm going to do a little tap to the front, thumbs out, and give me that pec squeeze. Long arms getting over each other. Walking back out again, down, down, other leg leads. Good. And push. I'm going to roll those arms back, just one arm. Strong, heel pushed into the floor. Now the other side. Shoulder low. Okay, little reach up, stand up. Good. Give that little push. And getting that squeeze down into the waist. Good. Feel those lats working for you. Now back with those arms, little back. Just get my thumb to lead. Okay, little lean forward, coming up. I do a little lean back, but under control with my abs. Okay, stay still, straight legs, roll it. Yeah, feels good on those hip flexors, get that little stretch out. Now the other way, as you push your bottom back, good to get that little stretch out on the hamstrings as well. Okay, well done, coming in and give you that little shake through. Okay, so we're ready to go. It's going to be 1 minute of my squats with my lifts, and then a 1 minute on one leg, 1 minute on the other for those single leg squats that we've done before. So people, if they want to put the band around their thighs, they do. You've got 3 minutes of exercise with it, so it's worth doing. You can grab weights as well. So what we've done is we've got rid of the first section, the beginner's section. Okay, so we're just going to do that squat and that lift. Beginners, if you don't want to do the squat and the lift, remember it's a 3 drop squat and then just that lift. Okay, so I'm about to put that timer on. Get yourself ready. Okay, so 1 minute of work. That 3 squat, lift. So in my 3 squat, I have time to get, not only to get low, but to check where my shoulders are. Remember, shoulders are back and down. abs are pulled in. My weight's right back on my heels, which promotes that action coming up the back of the legs. Good. Down, 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 and push up. Good. Squeeze it all the way up. Lovely, good. Sitting back on those heels, making sure that those knees do not come forward. You do not want strain over the front of the knees. Keep those abs pulled in the whole time to keep your stability. Good, a few more seconds. And well done. One-legged squat. You can pick up a heavier weight if you want to and take it with you. End to end here. So my one-legged squat, on my toe there, or hooked around the back. Up to you. 1, 2, 3, and push it up. Good, so no weight goes onto that leg. You can give it a lift off the floor if you wanted to. On our way up, I know I'm just using that one leg. Or you can just have it hooked around the back if you feel that you can really get that balance with your weight back on your heel each time. All those things I've spoken about your upper back, shoulders back and down. Good. You can do a little bit of both, whatever suits, just to make sure that you do that squat correctly and that you're really feeling it through one leg. Good, lovely. You'll be in brilliant shape by the time Christmas comes. Remember what I say, you can always look around the Imeldafit website as well. There's lots of variety on there. And that push up. Good. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. I've got that rest. I'm going to change it over to the other leg. I'm showing you from the side again. But again, I've got the weight off that leg. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and that push up. Lovely, good. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and that push up. Sitting on it and push. Good. And do that little tuck. And then put your toe down if you want to. Just, you're going to keep your balance. Remember, shoulders back and down, abs pulled in. And push up. Good. The more we practice this, the stronger we get. And we also do it correctly. Woo! And back. Okay, lovely, good. I'm on to day 2. So on my day 2, I'm going to start off on my intermediate, which is that down to my lunge, that rocker, the rock forward. Now again, if you find problems with your back lunge, you can be lifting that whole leg and then I tip myself over that front leg. The front leg has to be bent. But if you can, here and up. Remember, so that front leg just has a little bit more work to do. Good, I keep it controlled. And remember, you have to have a straight leg out. Don't be tempted to try and get that leg up there by just using the hamstring and curling the leg up. Glute, hamstring to keep it straight. Core to keep me balanced here. Good, that other leg is having to do lots of little minor adjustments, which is really great because all of that muscling is working for me. Yeah, so when I'm down into my squat as normal, and then up. Dropping it down, pushing it up. Lovely, good. So just onto my other leg. Just that rocker. Okay, so drop and lift. Or again, if you don't want to do that, I come back on it, then I go back over it to get that lift. If you don't want to do that backward lunge. stronger you get, the less sort of inflammation or anything else that might go wrong with that front knee. It is about strengthening up those muscles around the front and the sides of the leg, keeping our knees stable. But I know backward lunges do cause a little bit of problems with some people when they first do them, so you can wait till you get really nice and strong, or practice a few of these and then keep your other lunges stepping forward. Exactly the same principle. Your back leg still has to bend. Well done. Okay, this time I'm going to pick up a weight. It was into the lunge and then I'm going to step up. 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other, and then we're on the floor for our day 3. Okay, lovely, good. Here we are. And then I get that step up. Go back down again. Wait till you're in the lunge before you get that lift up. Down, lunge and lift. Good. Dropping it down each time. We have 20 seconds left. Good work. As with all these exercises, if you feel that you're losing form because you're tired, have a little break. A little water break always helps. A little bit of hydration and then come back to it. Lovely, good. Okay, on to my next side. And this one, again, if you feel that you don't want to do it like that, you can lunge it forward and give me the lift, if you feel you prefer that. Okay, lovely, good. So, I'm lunging, I'm getting that lift, and I step forward. So no matter which lunge you do, front or the back, make sure you keep that zip and hollow on, so when you come back up again, the other leg can really get you up, give you that push. Drop and lift. Then I come up to standing nice and strong. Next one, we're on the floor. Our day 3. Good. Just our own body weight on day 3. Stepping back, get me that lift. Good work, well done. So onto the floor. Grab a little bit of water if you want to now. We're on the floor. I've taken out the beginner's sit up, unless you really want to keep that for your first minute. Otherwise it's going to be that crunch, straight into the crunch. Or again, if you feel that it's too much, it's 1 minute of squeezing in, like that. Okay, so we're just going to be on 1 minute on these 2 ab works because it's a double. It's not a single, not until we get to obliques. Okay, so head up. I'm going to do the crunch. Okay, so remember the crunch looks like this. Shoulders off the floor, and if you can, coccyx off the floor. My elbows do not travel forward. Remember, you can have your thumbs just onto your cheekbones there. Good, so as I come down, I'll still try and keep that chin and chest relationship. My shoulders hit the floor, but not my head. Otherwise, you've got the weight of that head to get you back up, which you're more likely to use momentum on and start throwing your head around. So try and keep the back of your neck as relaxed as possible. Lots of people, when they start their sit-ups, they say their back of their neck aches. So you can always put your tongue onto the roof of your mouth, relaxes off your neck muscles a little bit, or be aware that you're not pulling your head forward, you're trying to relax the weight of your head in those arms, which then have to bring that forward as well. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. So we're Up, we're going to do that crunch, reach, back and then back down, or you can do me a sit-up if you still feel that is enough, or you can just do me the crunch we've just had. Okay, lovely, good. So remember, you are going to challenge yourself because we've only got 2 minutes of this ab work. Lovely, good. And reach up. And then we're up for day 4, those plie moves. Good. Give me that reach, how does that feel? Up. I'm trying to stay as small as I can, up at the top there, so again holding on, and then back and down. Squeeze, out, back, down. Lift, squeeze. Coccyx off the floor, shoulders off the floor. Your last 15 seconds. Good, so these long abs, great for giving you strength, that forward flexion. Lovely, good. Okay, we're off the floor. We're straight into our plie. But it's a plie this time, but with a weight. Remember I said to go lightish on this weight, and you know why? Because on the next one, it's going to be a straight out. So, I've lost just the plie, and then I came up. So, down, over your head, and up. So remember what I said about the plie, feet 10 to 2, knees 10 to 2, because it's a plie, my bottom is tucked in the whole time. So from the side, my bottom doesn't go out, I just get that low stance, try and stay as low as I can with my bottom tucked in. This is going to be a 2-minute one, only because I've got a right and a left side. Good, so again, 4 minutes of work on those outsides of my thighs. Fronts of the thighs play a part in this. And remember what I said about, think about when you come up, getting that really nice straight leg, and it works up from your inside of your heel and then down. So right from the inside of the heel all the way up to the top of the leg. Okay, ready to change it over? So again, on the way up, really nice strong stance, fronts of thighs working, inner thigh working for you. Okay, so again, bottom tucked in, okay, down, over my head, and back up. So again, I don't change angle as that weight goes over my head. You can experiment with different sizes of weights, or no weight, get that scoot over your head, and back up. Again, about keeping that plie in. Good, so in the next 2 minutes, you can decide to do this again, or come with me into that advanced one, where it's the arm going out straight. Good, so here, and squeeze up. Good, squeeze. And that lift. Good, how are we doing on that? Give me that lift. Up and over. Well done. Okay, so this one's a little bit different. It's out, and then I come up and I squeeze. Okay, so a minute on my right, a minute on my left. I'm still in my plie. Still all those things about your bottom half that the plie does. Okay, but I'm going to go out, strong on my shoulder here, come up, and then go back into your plie, mid. Okay, so don't move over with this way when you come down. Okay, squeeze, and out. Bottom still tucked in. You have to keep telling it, stay tucked in. Keep talking to your body, what you should be feeling. Squeeze over my obliques here, front and back of my waist, as my arm comes in. Work builds up on my shoulder, because I've got that weight out on that long lever. Long lever's harder work. And then when you come back into the middle, your legs are still what they're doing, that plie, your bottom's tucked in, and you stop in the middle of your plie. So it's all about control. Squeeze it and bring it out. Squeeze it, bring it out. Good. Lovely, good. I'm changing over. Okay, so my pliés in order, feet and knees, going to be dropping out 10 to 2, and then that straight arm, out, squeeze, and it goes back out, and then I'm dropping through the middle, squeeze, back out. Yeah, so again, on all of these, you can go as slow as you like. I suggest not going too fast. One, because you might use momentum, and two, you might lose form. All about control. Good, pulling that elbow in, getting that squeeze over the front and the back of the waist. Core, essential to everything, so keep that zip and hollow on. Belly button in. When you come back down into that plie, you're right in the middle of that plie. I don't end up travelling with my arm. Good, squeeze and out. Squeeze and out. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. On this one, because it's just alternates, I'll just do the minute of those lifts. Okay, there's that lift out, oh sorry, singles. I had to give you doubles for a minute. You can try doubles for a minute if you want to. But this is also about keeping your core under control. Good, so get that lift. When my arm ends, it ends here with my palm facing towards the floor. Good, so I'm just going to do this once as it's alternates. And the next one, because it was right and left, I'll be doing a minute of each. Good, give me that lift. Good, lifting it up. Last few seconds now. You can decide which weight you're going to do. Yeah, so if you know this exercise, you know what you're doing, you've done it with me before, should have done it in some of the Imeldafit live sessions. You can go up a weight if you want to, or stay here, bend at the elbow, and that lift and back. Yes, again, this hand here is just for a bit of balance. I push my heel into the floor, my bottom's not sticking out, so when I get that turn, my zip and hollow is on from my hip to hip. So the back of the shoulder has to do the work, but it's not taking me round with it. Yeah, so get me that lift. Yeah, so again, on our schedule, you'll see on the Imeldafit, where you've got those 4 boxes. If you're the beginners, you've not signed up yet, you will get that choice of doing days 1 to 3. And if you're ever in doubt, because the explanations on days 1 to 3 are quite lengthy, you can go back, make sure you do your exercise properly and keep practicing those days 1 to 3, then up it to days 1 to 6 and then days 1 to 9. So you can be really sure of what you're doing. Where you should be feeling it, this is definitely back of shoulder, but I know my core is keeping me pulled in here. Good, so I've got that strong stance, one leg forward, one leg back. Core pulled in, belly button pulled in towards my spine. My arm can only get back there by using the upper part back of my shoulder. Good, lift. Good, give me that lift. Good, give me that squeeze. You're down to single figures now. Lovely, good work, well done. Okay, so if you want to lift up a weight, we're only going to do this 1 minute on those pullbacks. one with my palms facing away, and then the pull back and in. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do one of these and then one of these, so they do feel different, and then we can go the whole minute. And what's important here, especially if you've gone up a weight, is that you don't end up rolling over here, then rolling over your lower back and giving it a strain. Okay, so, and pull back. Squeeze. Turn it. There's even work in that turn. And pull up. Give me that lift. Yeah, feeling that work. Good. Up. And good work, well done. We're onto the floor. This time, look, not taking any weights with me. Careful how you do that. Okay, so we are on the floor. On day 6, it's going to be those cycles. Remember we worked on our obliques, so no single oblique lifts unless you feel you cannot do a cycle. The cycle I'm going to give you options on, and then a lift in. Okay, so here, my cycle. Okay, so it's here. Just 1 minute. Now if you feel that is too much, what you could do is, remember you lift your legs up here, higher, or don't open them as much. The important part is getting your top half up and over each time. Good, keep that squeeze going on. On my next one, it's going to be 2 minutes, because on my next one it was a right and a left. So I have to do a minute of each. So keep it under control, don't rush it. Get up and across. Single figures now. Up to you how far out and how low those legs go. Good work, well done. Okay, so here, if you're beginners and you still want to practice this one, fine. Or that squeeze in and lift. So again, try and take my coccyx off the floor, but also get an oblique in as well. 3, 2, 1, here we go. And there's work on the way back down as well, on this. Down. I don't let my back change angle. Okay, squeeze. Good, so I'm trying to bring those knees in as far as I can, but the added extra work, front of that thigh, and my obliques to get the lift and up and over, and then my long abs to get my coccyx off the floor. Good, so again it's very involved, so give yourself time, don't rush it, you've got 15 seconds left. Each time I come down, remember it's not your head, just your shoulder to hit that floor. Good, give me that squeeze. Well done. Okay, the other side. And I've finished my day 6. And great excitement, we're going on to day 7, 7, 8 and 9 of our day 1 to 9. Okay, so here, out and open. Elbow nice and open. There, squeeze. So again, beginners, if they want to, still stay like this here, that is fine. But if you can, feel that you can get that lift up. And again, I'm not straightening this off to do it. I'm pushing through the front thigh of that back leg and my long abs to get my coccyx off the floor. Good work, well done. Give that squeeze. 30 seconds left. And then we're on to day 7. Give me that squeeze. Good. Now up. Well done. Okay, lovely. Into day 7. Now day 7 is going to be about a lot of core work. So if you are going to be on your knees, if you're on a hard floor, I would suggest that you roll your mat up a little bit. And I'm getting into an incline bridge. So again, this is a box. This is an incline bridge. And I'm placing my knees outside of my hips. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch my shoulder and touch my shoulder. For a minute, just alternate. Where you're going to feel it is here, because I'm getting the zip and hollow on. My shoulders still pull back down and in. Okay, so you've still got 10 seconds left. So get into position and do that zip and hollow for me. Okay, arms out wide as well, knees out wider than your hips. Okay, so I touch my shoulder, I touch my shoulder. What happens here is the work shifts across, so when I'm here with my left hand touching my right, it's my right side. Feel that work shift, but not your hips. The work shifts, but you stay nice and steady. Good, so you're feeling light, there, down. Try not to rush it. Try not to do it with your bottom poked out. Remember, I keep that nice, long, straight line the whole time. Good. Squeeze. If you can only feel you can really do this only in a box shape, that means my knees underneath my hips, my bottom curve there, its natural position, then fine. If you do it like that. Next one I'm going to give you the option. Good, so here, a squeeze and I look behind me, or here and I look behind me. Okay, so we're going to do one arm behind, give me the squeeze, come back. Now be careful of this other arm, because if it gets tired you might drop it into your shoulder there. Try not to do that. If you need to take a little rest, shuffle your knees in and do me a box instead. Because that arm will get tired. Let's do all that work. Okay, squeeze. Give that squeeze. Nothing too fast. I'm squeezing right down on my lats and on my obliques on one side. And the other arm is supporting me. It's good. So well done. Especially if you've kept into that incline position. Check that your bottom hasn't gone out. Good. We're in single figures now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Good. Okay, well done. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. I'm just going to shift over this mat. It's just easier than folding my mat up on the other side. Okay, so knees slightly wider than your hips. I'm here, or I'm in a box. Hand behind. This is my other arm. Good. And again, checking all the time that your hips are down and in. Your knees are wide. Give me that squeeze. Good. Feeling it on your lats. Squeeze. Good. Remember, you can be here in a box, still getting that turn. You just can't be able to turn as far. Lovely. Good. You've got 20 seconds left, everyone. Good work. Squeeze. Tough on that other arm as well, I know. Give me that squeeze and that turn. Lovely, good. Okay, I'm on to triceps. I'm going to be lying on my back. I'm going to pick up a reasonably heavy weight. I'll have a pair of them. Okay, so I'm lying on my back. Legs are just relaxed. I'm here. I'm going to do a double drop. Okay, then on my next one, I'm going to keep there and lift over my head. But for now, just a double drop on your triceps. So things I want you to think about. Your feet are on the floor, that's fine. Your zip and hollow is still on, even though your feet are on the floor, your hips are on the floor. And then my rib cage down and in. So I don't have too much to think about this apart from getting the elbows really straight. I'm only doing it for a minute because it's both arms. The bit that I want you to notice is that your elbows are close together. Now you have to get them up all the way without throwing them. They go down to your forehead and then up, but it's not this, it's not lift over the head. That comes next. My triceps do help me in that, but this is purely tricep work. With a little tension on my pecs, of course, to keep my elbows in close. Good, but that then really focuses, my shoulder blades are on the floor, my shoulders are on the floor. Lovely, good, okay, well done. So, this time, my knees are up, little tabletop there. I'm going to give you the option of just dropping a leg down as your arm goes over your head, but your section is around the middle here. So again, down and up, or you can leave your legs there and feel that that core is really having to work hard for you. Give me that squeeze back down, so they can come right back down into the waist, over your head, and then back down into your waist. Good, so give me that squeeze, give me that lift, bring it back down. Good, so it's about the shoulders. Good. Here's the option if you feel that you can do that. Get a little leg drop as well. And then put it back down into the waist. 15 seconds left now, guys. That's it, good. Whoa. Tough on the arms as well, especially if you've gone with that heavier weight. But remember, it's about that rib cage being down and in, even though the arms are going to be going over your head. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, well done. Okay, our last 2 minutes of exercise. So again, it's still on the arms and through the core as well. Okay, so we are going to do a pike to plank for a minute. And then our pike with our alternate legs coming in for another minute. So it's going to be about the shoulders, it's going to be about the core. Okay, but you've only got 2 more minutes left of work and you've finished your days 1 to 9. Okay, so on my pike, I start here. Okay, so we'll take the first 1 or 2 to realise when you get down to your plank, you're here. Then you go back over your pike, so again you're really reaching up and down. And back down. So again, I haven't left my bottom up when I've done that last bit. Now if you prefer to drop to your knees and have that little rest, you can be there and then back up into that pike. Because I realise I haven't got any beginners on these ones now. I'm hoping we've all gone out of that beginner stage. So well done, beginners, if you've been practicing that 1 to 3 and 1 to 6. Okay, and then I get that little drop down. Up. And down. Good, give me that squeeze. Okay, lovely. My last one. Okay, so it's up in a pike, and then I bring my leg across, and then kicking it back. Okay, well done. Okay, so I'm up, I'm in a pike, I bring my leg across, I kick it out, and then I come back with my feet back on the floor. Okay, so not fast, cross, kick it up and out, and then back on the floor. Down, up and out, and then back on the floor. Down, up and out, back on the floor. Remember, if you want to go lower, you can. Cross, back out, and down. Good. Our last now, 25 seconds. You've done great today. It's tough. Up and back. Cross, up, and back. Last 10 seconds now. Good. Across a little bit on my obliques, across my chest, across my shoulders as I get back, and I'm feeling it in my glute as well, and my core. And good work, well done. Okay, just give that a little shake out. Good work. Okay, I'm just going to do a little stretch out through those shoulders, the last bit that we used, through the waist, and of course the back to the legs. Okay, so here. Okay, just start your stretches out by pushing your hips back. So good work on those days 1 to 9. They're not easy. But again, you can practice them. You can do them in little blocks. So you can just do 7, 8 and 9 if you want to. Find this video and then you can just do those ones. Okay, bring it up, down and back. Okay, lovely, good. I'm going to little reach up and over. I'm just keeping my legs straight and lift. And then what we do is just push with the palm of your hand out and across. Just giving those obliques a little bit of a stretch up over the rib cage as well and back down. On all these, I just do a little quick stretch out, but you can do also your longer stretch out if you want to. Putting together all those other stretches I showed you in the middle. Glute stretches. Okay, coming up. Probably hold on for this, do. Little front of thigh stretch. Give me that zip and tip. Okay, lovely. Other leg. The zip and tip. Feel that hip flexor stretch, that front of thigh stretch. Okay, I'm going to do a little drop forward again, just for your lower back, and push back. Okay, well done. Reach up for me. Now tip forward, now zip and hollow because you have got that long lever. Push down between your shoulder blades, you get that nice stretch. Okay, bend the knees, come up. I'm up to the top, in front of my face. And then using all your abs and back down. Okay, good work, well done. That 1 to 9, still, again, heavy work. We've lost out on the very beginner section, so you're straight into that hard work. So well done, I hope your beginners are really beginning to enjoy this exercise as well. And I will see you again for the days 1 to 12. Okay, well done, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye for now.